Hey, hi everybody.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Eric.
Wait, I'm here too?
You're here too. It's been a minute since we've done
We traveled forward in time.
this. We did.
Woo!
Spooky. I'm
Yeah.
spooked.
Turns out 3 weeks into the future, not a lot changes in 3 weeks.
No, that's true. Which of these save games are we picking up? We're picking up the top one. Beyond the Ruins is where we left off. So that's what we're picking up. If you don't know what's going on, I'm playing Chrono Trigger blindly, and Eric is helping me. And if you have no clue what's happening, you're gonna want to go back to probably the first episode and see.
Joe is wearing a blindfold, and so I have to watch where he's going and tell him to push down, now push up, now push A into the sewer.
I do want to go into the sewers then. Okay.
No, well, it's up to you.
What,
You can go into the sewer if you want to.
is this like a side dungeon thing?
Well, you have to go through here eventually, but there's a good item in here. Oh, no. I mean, it's not a very difficult game anyway, but there's a nice little bonus for having gone through it now, and then it shouldn't be too difficult to fight your way through.
Well, then we'll make it happen. I've got like a Hojillion Tonics, so.
Wasn't that a bad guy in Final Fantasy VII?
Hojillion Tonics?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me if that was the thing in any Final Fantasy game. So it was like, that's the name of an enemy. He has all kinds of superfluous zippers on his costume.
Like Professor Hojo, I think, right?
Okay. I don't remember. I've kind of blocked that. There was a bridge here. I saw it. Ribbit. Okay.
I hate it when they use dialects in video games.
Let's scram, Ribbit.
These two frogs were the inspiration for all of the crazy dialects in Chrono Cross. Little known fact.
Yeah.
It's Professor Hojo. He was the guy that had the lion wolf thing locked up in the Shinra building.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I vaguely remember that. So Salt and Peppa don't feel good about this, but it seems like they're willing to follow Dr. Dre further down the sewer. Hey, it's like a kitsune or something. Okay, and that talking to it or trying to interact with it brought these weird, like, Zora out of the water. It strikes me as odd that a water-based creature would use a lightning attack.
Well, not really. Electric eels, man.
I guess.
That shit comes from the real world.
That's true. Then I take back what I just said.
They have a special slime that coats them so that way they can electrify their prey without also electrifying themselves. Also, did you know the electric eel is not actually an eel? It's a type of knife fish.
I did not know that. I'm learning all kinds of shit today.
What happens when you go to the zoo?
I just went to the zoo last weekend.
Important eel facts.
There are no eels at the National Zoo.
No. Or knife fish.
No, but there are giant pandas. So.
Are they just normal-sized pandas? Or are they actually giant?
They're pretty big.
Can you ride the giant pandas?
No.
That's why camels and elephants are better than pandas.
But not nearly as cute.
I don't know, elephants are pretty cute.
There were elephants. I saw an elephant like...
Especially baby elephants.
I saw an elephant reach out out of its pen and into a big like oil drum and grab a bunch of hay and have a snack. So that was good. I Dr. Dre is gonna need some tonic in a second here.
Some sexual healing.
Or that. Man, so Marvin Gaye's family sued some people who wrote a song that sounds kind of like a Marvin Gaye song. I don't think that was the best decision.
I mean, what was it called? Like, fucking we're getting better or something like that?
No, the song is called Blurred Lines.
Oh, okay.
And
that sounds like one of Marvin Gaye's songs.
Kind of. I mean, I guess enough to convince a jury, but I don't know. I do not think it was the right decision for the court to make. Hey, cheese. Hey, a big rat and some more fish people.
Yeah, did you figure out why those guys keep attacking you?
Because they keep touching things, apparently.
Well, you have to maybe use your ears like you would if you were, say, listening to music, and maybe you'll figure out how to avoid these battles.
I'm listening to you. This is the problem. So we had all of those battles, and maybe I'm okay with stocking up on experience. Had you considered that?
$7.3 million.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I guess. I don't know. I would have to hear both songs, I guess, back to back to make any kind of judgment on that.
Well, see, that time I just touched the save point and they showed up.
Well, that's because when you touch the save point, it goes ding.
So anything I do that makes a sound brings them out, what do you think?
Like if you pet a little kitty and it goes meow and runs away, or if you touch a rat and it squeaks.
I didn't touch the rat, I touched the cheese.
Oh, the cheese attracts the rat.
Yeah, and I kicked the soda can into a garbage can.
Or the rat gets pissed off because you're trying to steal his cheese. As we all know, the rat takes the cheese.
Yes, the cheese stands alone.
Until the rat gets there.
No, apparently.
Cheese stands inside my belly. I mean, it's not. I guess. I mean, it's not the. It doesn't really set any kind of precedent because it's certainly not the first or the last time that has happened or will happen. Speaking of the blurred lines thing.
Yeah.
Also, that song is fucking awful. Fuck those guys. I guess. I don't know. I would have, like I said, I'd have to hear it to really judge. But I mean, like, Killing Joke and Nirvana settled out of court because Nirvana ripped off Killing Joke, and with, you know, there's almost no debate to be had whatsoever that 80s and what the hell was the
Come As You Are.
Yeah, are basically the same guitar riff with very similar structures. You know,
Well, so the thing about the Marvin Gaye song and Blurred Lines is that they don't have the same like chord progressions or anything. Like they're just both like kind of funky songs. Is basically like.
Yeah, I know it's super weird because and so much of hip hop is just based off sampling and.
Notice, go around back and press the switch. Okay. That seemed unnecessarily annoying. The fuck are those things? Oh, those are the weird talking frogs again. You call yourself a frog, Gribbit. So Chrono Cross is not a thing that you would recommend, huh?
I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad game.
I got a
it.
rage band.
I find the dialect stuff insufferable in that game, though.
50% counterattack. Seems like it could be good for somebody.
Yeah, the rage band's pretty good.
Put that on Peppa.
You might want to put it on your strongest. Hang on, did you get a bolt sword?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Am I in the wrong place? Did I go the wrong way?
No, you're alright. You might not be able to get it until after the battle with Sir Crawley.
Who knighted this asshole?
The queen is into centipede dudes with big crazy tongues.
No comment.
He's actually some kind of an artist.
He's tossing me around like a motherfucker. Whoa, whoa. He did some pretty serious damage to Dre.
I think that that attack just reduces your health as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. And now he's dead. I only have one alive.
Yeah, see, I think that'll drop her
down.
into one. Yeah. Heal up. Did you get mid-tonics in that store in one of the domes?
I don't remember.
Because I think you may be past the point in the game where normal-ass tonics are very useful. You may have blown past that threshold.
Well, it seems like they're
That's
kind
right.
of useful, you know,
Well, yeah, they're
not
very-
out of battle. They're out of
The percentage that you heal is just so low. That's not a very difficult battle, though. So.
Up a level up. Fuck you guys.
Might want to do the heal.
That's not a bad idea.
I think everybody's in single digit or double digits at this point.
There we go. That's better.
Love that bass, that little bass riff. When the melody drops out in the battle theme. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, the music is pretty good in this game, not surprisingly. Man, fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Electric eels can't ride a horse.
Seahorses, dude. Seahorses, come on.
Yeah, but they're so tiny. How do you ride a seahorse?
I don't know, those things are pretty big for
You
electric eels. It's the
You
future.
could definitely just put a saddle on a panda, but I don't know how you would.
Fair enough.
I think if I was gonna, I would probably be a giant sunfish. I think that might be my underwater steed of choice.
Yeah, I can see that.
There you go.
Okay. Does that mean like now go back or?
You may. I mean, you might as well go. You can go check out the next area, but I don't think there's anything you can do there.
So you'd say take the rage band.
Yeah, you might want to
Off of her and
keep
put
her
it on,
defense
put it
boosted.
on Dre.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I personally, I think that I want to say there's an item similar to the Rage Band that even has a greater % chance of doing a counterattack. I think that is more useful like later in the game when your stats are a little better, but whatever.
Yeah.
One free attack half of the time that half the time you get attacked is a pretty good trade-off for some extra damage.
So am I supposed to be going up this ladder or staying on this floor?
Yeah, that's the way out. I think that's it for this dungeon, actually.
Okay. Oh, sure. Yeah, here we go. So this is not where I want to be, right? I do not want to move on to
check it out, man.
This is.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like I've already given away too much.
Oh my. None of these computers work. Oh wait. None of these computers work, man.
Whoa!
Hey, look, it's a strange creature.
I love these guys.
No, you must not climb Death Peak. Well, who's he talking to? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird. He designed and built them both. Okay. What's your deal, strange creature? Okay.
Some kind of weird purple blob with green hair.
Okay, well, it's back to that curious power that's keeping all this shit sealed. So nothing doing here, at least for now. Apparently. The old man told me not to go up Death Peak. I mean, really, with a name like Death Peak, it seems so welcoming.
He also implied that you might not be able to. Which I think you should go check it out.
I'm checking it out.
Because they have chosen
it. All right. Well then.
It's pretty windy in that mountain.
Seems like it.
It's like Mount Washington in Vermont. Which I think has the record for the highest wind speed ever recorded. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think so. I know there's a whole like small range of mountains in Vermont named after presidents, and that's the biggest one.
Makes sense. Is it called like the President Mountain Range?
I think it's just the presidential range, maybe? Something like that.
I should have attacked the other one that time, actually. Oh well. Oh, suck it, weird purple egg monster.
The Egger.
Yep.
You get it?
Yes, I did. treasure chest that didn't open. I guess I'll kill these monsters and open that treasure chest.
Yeah, there might be something in there.
Counterattack that motherfucker, Chrono. Yeah, there you go. Or Dr. Dre, sorry. Killed that thing all with counterattacks. That rage band is pretty decent.
Paid off some dividends.
Yeah.
It's mostly about that sword.
600 bones.
I want to say that sword will outstrip anything else you find for the next several areas that you visit.
Okay, Web 32 is where we're going next, right? We're looking for some.
I think so, yeah.
Help the people who are starving. Okay, thing. Apparently there's a hell of a car alarm on this,
We'll ride the wind.
hot rod. Hold it right there. Hey, it's the man. Is the robot James Brown? Like, what?
Yeah, actually, I think that's what he's kind of supposed to be. In fact, his name is, well...
His name is Johnny, is what it says.
Yeah.
That jet bike. And don't chicken out, babe. You know how to ride? I don't, so you're gonna have to explain it.
It's actually a
Speed
Mark Merrill
fast.
reference. It's a Little Richie, or Little Richard, Yeah, Mark Merrill reference.
Just remember, Long Tall Sally, she got everything that Uncle John needs. Oh, baby. Okay, B button turbo boosts. D-pad moves. Sounds very comfy. Oh, it's all.
Yeah!
Low 7 and shit. Is this really just about like blocking him? That's what it seems like.
I think you have boots, right?
Yeah, you need boost. You get 3. I already used 2 of them though.
Yeah, there's really no way to build up anything.
You're worthless. Get up, go home. What losers? Oh, that's some mode 7.
My favorite Nick Keane show. That's so mode 7.
It was on in between for a second, but it all on Cedar Shorts.
Yeah.
You remember that Kirby commercial that had endless mics and feet in it? So it was for Kirby.
I think I have watched it, but I didn't.
It's for Kirby's Avalanche. It's for Kirby's Avalanche and something else. I'm trying to remember. It's like Avalanche and another game. Dream Course. It's for Avalanche and Dream Course. It's pretty great.
Yay!
I like the tiny Chrono sprite. It looks like a sackboy version of Chrono, like in that. We'll ride the wind, babe.
I mean, you can.
Can I get him in my party? Because that's what I really want.
No, I don't want to spoil anything, but you can't have him. He's not a fighter, man. He's a lover. He's a racer. His spirit lives in dies on the road. Yeah.
So we got a factory. And the Protodome. I think the Protodome is where I eventually need to go, so I think I'm going to stop off at the factory. Unless I shouldn't.
I'm gonna go check it out.
No, or,
I was trying to remember if there was
anything
any items worth
I can't actually
getting
get in here. Yeah. Oh wait, here we go.
Hoofing it across Lab 32, but I don't think there is.
Acid. Is it called that because you have to be tripping to see this weird little thing spring out of the floor like that? No, this thing doesn't take very much damage at all. I don't like that.
You could try a different style of attack.
Good. Okay, fire does nothing.
Yeah, I believe Chrono's slash attack is a lightning attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
It also apparently doesn't have very many hit points. And I still can't cross the line. Okay, so...
Spiky oozes usually don't.
Okay, fair enough.
On to the Protodome.
Does Proto Man live in the Protodome? Did we make that joke already?
This is what we think domes might look like, but we're not 100% sure. This is like kind of a dome. It's an early prototype dome. Don't lose this battle, Joe. You don't want to see the scene that happens if you lose to the buggers.
Do you get buggered?
I'm not.
It's not my day to die this day. Whoa, that's a bunch of buggers. Let's use some tonics before we...
Yeah. You could have gone back to one of the other domes and then slept in the Enertron before you came in here. After fighting your way through the sewer. That's alright. I think you'll be okay.
Damn, son. That counterattack does well. I like that the camera's positioned where all of my characters are behind my system.
You can move that, I think, if you push select. Maybe?
Nope.
LNR, I know there's a button you can hit that flips it to the top of the screen.
The Y button.
There you go.
No, it's a hot tip. Gray needs some ether. Quarter rum. Pint of raw ether. I know we made that joke before. It's hard to resist. Hi, little robot guy. What's the haps, man? She's not using her patented fixing technique of hitting it with a hammer.
Well, if her dad was there, he would be doing that. Although I think it's weird that they're amazed by the fact that there's a robot there, because they've been just slaughtering robots.
Yeah.
In all the domes that they've been in so far, but
yeah.
I guess this one has kind of a friendly face, so.
That's right. This one doesn't look like it's about to murder us.
Yeah. This robot has soul.
It's got soul, but it's not a soldier. Sorry, I apologize for that. I won't do that again. Give it some juice. It's not juice, it's a protein shake. the robot plays Never Gonna Give You Up by... Is this the first documented instance of a Rickroll?
Yeah, you're not the first person to point that out.
It's so obvious.
Well, I mean, the rest of the song bears little to no resemblance to that particular tune, but yeah, that little melody that plays at the beginning is 100% just, yo, this is the fucking riff from
Never Gonna Give You Up.
Yeah. Nothing worse than a rude robot.
Salt and pepper hate R66Y. The R stands for Rick. Oh, we've got a robot that we have to name.
Meth. He's from the future. He's the... I don't know.
What about...
Mobo? Bobo?
Is it appropriate for a robot?
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna... I would go Meth over any of the other members of the Wu-Tang Clan, but... Giza or Rizza is fine. Is he a ghost face killer robot?
Let's go with Matt.
I'm just thinking of the Judgment Day video, which is basically this future in Chrono Trigger.
Fair enough. He's the Method Man band from the Wu-Tang Clan.
He's the Tacalian Stallion.
He'll be hectic and coming for your headpiece protected.
Came to bring the pain.
That's right.
Oh man, I have to watch the Method Man Judgment Day video.
There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. There was a whole clan. I think something awful happened here. It was the Wu-Tang fighting game, and now they're all dead except for me.
Well, I'll be honest, I think of all of the stuff that came out of the Wu-Tang Clan, the Method Man Redman album, Blackout, may have been my favorite. Like, I think that's the
Entire record about smoking a lot of weed.
Well, yeah, but I don't know, there's a great song in there called Serial Killer, C-E-R-E-A-L.
Yeah.
It's like 15 tracks, and there is some crop, but it's like the stuff that's good is really fucking good. I feel like those two guys have great chemistry. A lot of the Wu-Tang albums, like there's obviously some of the greatest rap songs of all time are on there, but there's also a lot of like stuff that doesn't flow or seems a little awkward because there's just so many fucking dudes.
We'll stay behind. Let's leave Peppa.
Probably want the healer.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Let's say I think the robot has some healing spells, so you probably would be okay either way. Actually,
let's leave Peppa. She just leveled up anyways. She doesn't need the experience. This game has a super weird cast of characters.
Come on, it's a robot and a scientist and a princess and a
frog.
And my dog is barking in her sleep.
Yeah, the dogs do that too. They don't usually like bark. They like kind of like Murph.
Yeah.
They're like, Murph, Murph, Murph.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure that the little 8-pound one like has dreams that she's like a huge wolf.
definitely has a wolf-like spirit.
Destroying, yes. Kind of. Oh man, use robot punch, Robert Smith. What are these things? Oh,
It would be better if he just
apparently.
if he went totally static and then did like a Rock'em Sock'em Robot punch.
That would be
I
fantastic.
guess it would be difficult to animate that in spray form, but
Apparently he has a huge.
the only problem with that is that I don't think there's an aura whirl style tech that will heal everybody at the same time, but.
Like that he just runs up and punches it. Like we're very leveled up. Okay. Go this way. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the save point this moment, unless I'm about to run into something where I should be saving right now.
I don't know, I mean, save, always save.
I guess. Save early, save often.
It's not like there's a penalty for saving too much.
True.
Alright, what's the best kind of bear, Joe?
Is this a joke, or are you asking me what my opinion is on like my favorite type of bear?
Yeah, what's your favorite bear?
I like
What's your favorite
bears.
bear?
Polar bears.
Polar bears?
Yeah.
Polar bears are jerks, though, right?
Polar bears definitely have the potential to be jerks, yes. Most bears are kind of jerks.
Well, I mean, kind of. Like, polar bears are like stone cold killers, though.
They're sort of grizzly bears. You know. Well, a lot of
I
bears
think a
are.
grizzly bear will leave you alone.
Meth learned laser spin. It's all leveled up. Learned dual tech, rocket roll.
The local kind of bumbling bear is the American black bear,
Right.
which I have a soft spot for just because they, sometimes come out of the woods around here and they like to knock trash cans over, and generally they're pretty laid back.
They're like
kind of
giant
scavengers. Yeah, they kind of are like giant raccoons. I don't know.
It's got alkaline. 3 of these attacks me at once, they would be an alkaline trio. Get it? No. It's a band.
How do you feel about sun bears? Are they too freaky looking?
I don't know what a sun bear is.
It's a big weird looking bear with like buggy eyes and giant creepy looking tongue.
So when you talk about ugly looking animals, like I think I compare all ugly looking animals to the star-nosed mole. And so if it's not as ugly as a star-nosed mole, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's a fine little animal.
I don't know, I just feel like a star-nosed mole has kind of a certain charm to it. It's got
No, they're fucking hideous.
It's a mole with a sea anemone on its face.
I guess. It looks like a big cancerous sea anemone on its face.
I think naked mole rats are uglier than
Naked mole rats are actually ugly too. They have those.
I mean, any kind of.
The National Zoo has several naked mole rats in like this weird giant habit trail thing. And you're right, they're pretty deadly, yes. But they also have a sloth. I think they have a couple sloths, but one was actually awake and moving around when I was there on Sunday. That was pretty great.
Watched it for an hour and it made it to the end of one branch and he leaves.
No, it just sat there and scratched its face for a minute and kind of looked around. And I was just like, that is sufficient. Sloths are awesome. There's a shitload of
much on the sloth.
Yeah, right, exactly. They have a shitload of golden lion
Give him a
tamarins.
Snicker bar.
If only. I'd have to
Pardon me, a baby Ruth. Fucked up my reference.
Yeah. They have a bunch of golden lion tamarins, which are tiny monkeys, and they just run all over the place. They're super cute. I'm gonna assume that if I can even go through that, it's gonna do something bad. So I'm not gonna do that right this second. I'm gonna go up here and open this chest.
something
I
there.
got a Titan vest.
They got like cute little ears and like long tails with a poopy thing on the end. Is that right?
Yeah.
Let's spell that. Anyway. Yeah, I haven't been to the zoo probably in over a decade.
We should go next time you're here. There's a hammer arm. Oh, that's okay. That's for him. There you go. Hammer arm.
Alright, best fictional bear.
Yogi? I don't know.
I like the Little John Bear from the animated
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood movie. Yeah, I mean, I know that he's just basically traced of the blue, but I like that. I like that bear more. I'm trying to think of like Paddington Bear can fuck off.
Dude,
He's got a stupid hat.
Paddington Bear?
He's got a stupid hair. He's got a stupid
Really
hat.
likes marmalade.
He's shitty Winnie the Pooh.
That's not fair. To Paddington.
Life ain't fair, man. Do you think Winnie the Pooh slaps the taste out of Paddington Bear's mouth to get its money?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to really like corduroy. Remember corduroy?
Yeah, I think
He
so.
lived in the department store.
Yeah, he's a corduroy bear.
Yeah, right.
Would be better if he was a full Roy.
Or even a half Roy, I guess, really.
Yeah.
Man, Meth just punched the shit out of that thing. Oh shit, Chrono's fucking dead.
I think that you should say you like Smokey the Bear the most, because if you don't, he will come and set your fucking house on fire.
No, man, he talks about preventing fires, man.
Yeah, that's what he talks about. That's what he says.
Are you calling Smokey the Bear a liar?
He's a secret pyromaniac. How else would he know so much about fires?
What the fuck did Smokey the Bear ever do to you, man?
He burned my house down.
It looks like a button that I can interact with, but probably not. A big hand that came and grabbed me.
Yes, the mechanical train.
Whoa, thing. What the hell? That's pretty crazy.
What was that one?
That was the rocket roll.
Rocket roll, yeah. I love that old-timey rocket roll.
Just kind of soothes my soul, you know? That makes me sit and reminisce about days. I fucking hate Bob Seger. What am I doing? I'm gonna rocket roll these motherfuckers again, though. Counterattack him, Dre. Don't take that shit.
It's only rocket roll.
But I like it. Well
Seems like it should be easy to come up with a million song references because there's precisely 1 million songs about rock and roll. Hey Joe, it's been a long time since you rock and roll.
I love rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Rocket roll their faces off. That's all it up. Now you can drink some vodka with no OJ and no straw. The mid-tonic.
How's that tonic? It's alright. Middle of the road. Or as tonics go. XA, BB.
Ooh. Whoa. Shit, man. Punch the fuck out of that robot. Damn, yo. That's some bullshit.
How you doing on MP? You need a shelter?
$400.
That's chump change.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Chrono number 9. Are you a rock and roll outlaw, Joe?
I am a rock and roll outlaw.
When rock is criminal, the criminals they rock. Electric hobo, so now you know not to clock the weeble wobble hot rock gang. Revelated Big Bang. Yeah.
Where do these assholes come from?
And rocket like your Sisyphus. I love that. It's one of my favorite clutch lines.
I feel like they were just here.
What's that, clutch?
Yeah. I think they played here on New Year's, actually.
I know they're playing with Mastodon in May. Which I think I'm going to try and catch that in Niagara Falls, maybe.
Yeah.
I know they're coming through where you guys are because I told Anthony to go see them, but I think he's planning on having a stupid baby at that time. So
Yeah. How do we know which crane this is?
I don't know. Just try it.
I'm trying it.
If only had an input device in your hand that had codes that were similar to the codes that were given to you.
Well, yes. But I'm saying it seemed like there were... The indication was that there were 2 cranes. Maybe not. Maybe I just had to do this... twice?
1 crane, 2 barrels.
AY, was it the other one? Or was it YA?
I think it was XA, actually. I don't know if anything happens if you get it wrong anyway.
No, nothing happened. It just buzzes. In the classic Square fashion. Makes that buzzing noise.
Hate other robots.
Robot dick. Speaking of robot dicks, apparently the Westworld...
Wait, hold on a second. Were we talking about robot dicks?
I just called those robots dicks, and I said they were robot dicks.
Sure, alright.
So, in a roundabout fashion, yes, we were. But I was just going to say that the HBO Westworld series, I guess, is like underway now, as far as like they're making. No, like it's being worked on.
I feel like without Yul Brenner, you lose a lot of the appeal of
I got another bolt sword.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Last
You had that
slot code named Zaby. Translation. Zaby. X-A-B-Y. Okay.
Translated into Super Nintendo controller language.
Yeah. So what do I do with 2 fucking bolt swords?
I'll sell one.
I can't dual wield.
You can dual wield, but you take a penalty to attack. Your
Really?
attack
I can do it?
I think that's how it works in Dungeons and Dragons, or at least that's how it worked in like 3.5 or whatever.
Right. Is that the extent of what I'm doing here? I don't feel like I left any stones unturned, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. You want me to read the cast list for Westworld, the TV series?
No, I think I'm good on that at the moment.
Anthony Hopkins is the creative director.
Weird.
And Ed Harris is the villain.
So, do I need to do anything else in this factory before I...
guess he's is he must be the man in black, the mysterious villain. He must be the Yul Brynner character.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, Ed Harris is fine, but he's fucking not Yul Brynner.
Right. True. He's awfully old for that role at this point. I feel like maybe not. So is there anything else I need to do in this factory? Or am I good?
I think there should be a boss fight.
Okay. Well.
I think. Did you get?
I didn't actually get those barrels. Like I moved them both onto the thing, and then like that was it.
Did you go through that path that you opened up?
Which path did I open up?
By moving the barrels.
I guess not.
You stupid fool.
I guess so.
I think you should get a new weapon for all the characters too. Somewhere in
I got a robin bow.
Yay!
What's
I think the
that?
path that you opened up with the barrels is the other. Is above that.
Yeah. Over here. This one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Wait, that's why I was already over there.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, this side, this is where I moved. I went in there, I got the bolt sword and the Zabi code.
You went through that. Is that where you got the code through that door?
Yeah. And then this is where I controlled the crane.
Oh, there should be a computer where you have to enter the Zabi code.
But where, okay, where is it? Is it here? Okay, it's the crane control. Oh, god damn it. Well,
Oh.
Fortunately, they're standing right on top of each other.
Should be easy to rocket roll them all night.
Rocket roll all night, party every day.
Yeah.
Man, has any band stretched like 1.5 good songs into as much of a lucrative career as Kiss?
I have no opinion on Kiss whatsoever.
I don't think I believe that.
What, that I don't have an opinion on them?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on them.
I will repeat for...
They exist, I guess. I don't know. James Paul Marsden is the main character in the Westworld TV series. That is.
James Marsden. So is James Paul Marsden someone different than James Marsden? Because James Marsden was Cyclops in X-Men.
In all of the X-Men movies?
Almost had Cyclops.
It's hard to have an opinion on that character because the guy that played, because Cyclops is such a
lame-ass character.
Yeah. There's not much to that. There's not much meat on them bones.
No. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I get it. Right.
Yeah, I don't know any of these other people. Anyway.
So I'm interested. I'm also actually really interested. Did you see the trailer for the HBO Scientology documentary that's premiering on the same day as WrestleMania?
That seems like an appropriate time to air that. Sure.
Yeah, I think it's at least somewhat inspired by the book you read.
Oh, whatever.
What's the name of the book?
The Truth About Scientology or something like that.
I thought there was more to it than that. I thought it had like a snazzy title. Anyways, yeah, I was hoping you'd lend me that book too, actually.
I don't have a hard copy of it.
Oh, it's a e-reader thing?
Yeah. Kindle. It's on here. I forget. I can't remember what the title is. I'm not really interested in Rachel Scott books there, Kindle. I don't know. Maybe he's a great writer.
Hey, you don't know. That's right, you don't know.
I do know. No, I don't.
I didn't think so. Sure.
Terrible.
You're probably right.
Inside Scientology.
Oh man, what do these dudes?
The story of America's most secretive religion.
You know that.
It was kind of an interesting thing, or whatever. I don't know. There's kind of a schadenfreude around how crazy a lot of the things that they do are, but at the end of the day, they're just a cult. So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. I mean, they're exactly a cult, but I think
yeah, there's no sort of about that.
I meant more. I was saying more about the sort of degree to which I think they're harmless. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're.
I didn't say they were harmless. I just said there's a schadenfreude to how weird some of the shit is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking disaster, but. The hoops that people will jump through to have something to belong to.
Yeah.
Including giving all of their money to.
The ones that I don't remember if we had this conversation or not, but the ones that really fascinate me are I'm back where I started. What the fuck? What the fuck? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go at this point. The ones that really interest me are Mormons and Scientology, because they're so relatively young that it's weird that they exist the way they do. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you would think that if in the 1950s someone being like, the evil space lord Xenu, like, blah, 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 like, no one would fucking buy that.
I mean, like, here's a bullshit science fiction novel. Also, it's true.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, it's more than that, though, because it has to do with, like,
Thetans.
whatever. Well, no, I mean, it like that's not how it's presented, right? It's presented by like using like hypnosis techniques and shit like that, which can actually have an actual effect on human beings. You know, like the way that it starts is just like, I don't know, you don't have anything else to do, so you will pretend to hypnotize you, and then you'll feel weird and you won't know how to deal with those weird feelings, so give us some money and we'll give you this program that'll teach you how to deal with it. And then they just charge, you know what I mean? It's not like people are walking around going like, yo, check this out, there was this alien and he died, and this alien ship, and there's all these other aliens, and now the aliens inhabit your body, and also, you know, like that's not how it works. Because when you put like all religions are fucking crazy when you put them in that, when you frame them that way.
Right, but what I'm saying is when people like buy into it like 2,000-year-old belief system, I'm like, you know, I kind of get it. It's 2,000 years old.
Yeah, but it wasn't always 2,000 years old.
Right, but 2,000 years ago we had a lot less. You know what I mean?
I don't think.
Like,
I mean, we have cool shit now, but we're not much smarter than we were 2,000 years ago.
I think lay people potentially are, or at least they have like much more access to information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you don't know how to properly interpret and use that information, then it's fucking worthless. You need to go all the way back to the entrance, by the way.
Okay.
There's
I was just gonna say,
right by the front door.
Oh, that computer. Okay.
Yeah. I have let you wander around long enough. I will just give you the answer. And now, if you want more answers, you should give me $49.99, and I'll send you this book.
Send me a copy of your book, Tonics. The Eric Allen story about the Space Emperor Venu. The whole thing is weird. There's a Scientology,
well,
there's a
Scientology,
National
like...
Scientology Center is like not far from where I work. It's like right off of DuPont Circle, and it's just like it looks like a normalish church, except it says like Church of Scientology instead of like Episcopalian. You know what I mean? But it's like that style of building. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, like, Scientology came up in like the heady days of like the self-help craze of the 70s, right? And so this was just kind of another one of those, and so that's where it kind of got, you know, where it was able to, you know, put down its roots and sort of grow from that. Because there, you know, there was all kinds of crazy self-help books and tapes and hypnosis tapes and stuff being sold in, you know, in that era. So
yeah.
Like I said, like nobody actually says, nobody tells you the stories of the whatever and tries to pass that off as believable right off the bat.
Okay. XABY. Then it turns off. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Doesn't do anything. It's not,
Can you set the elevator on the other side now?
Yeah, I could before. I went down there before, but I didn't find anything. But maybe there's something down there now. So I can't get past this laser, so I have to go around. It's just weird that they even put that elevator there. Oh, I can go down another level. Let's see. Let's go down another level.
How's your health and MP doing?
It's okay. I just checked in on it. Oh, god damn it. I was just seeing if it would give me the option to go down again, and then it just, like, set me up. So I've recently started becoming obsessed with games that use rotary joysticks.
All right.
And, I asked the internet, like, how to get one, basically. And a couple of people that we know from the internet basically, like, to get a custom-made, like, a stick that has a rotary joystick in it, it's like $300.
I mean, you can get a Nova and Falcon for a lot less than that.
I don't know that the Nova and Falcon serves the same purpose.
No, it doesn't, but it's way cooler. You can put a gun on it.
It's pretty cool. We don't really put
How
a
many?
gun on
There
it,
doesn't
but,
seem like there's
pistol,
very
right?
many rotary joystick games, are there? Like, I know Akari Warriors.
Well, that's the
Bermuda
thing.
Triangle that I can think of off the top of my head. But...
Right, so there's those two. Well, Akari Warriors 2 and Akari Warriors 3.
Well,
Guerrilla War in the arcade used it. Midnight Resistance, which was sort of a Contra clone, but with the rotary joystick, used it. There aren't many, that's the thing. Like, it's like, I really would like that, to be able to play those kind of games without, you know, with that kind of original experience. But yeah, like $300 to get a joystick to use for, you know, what ultimately
10 arcade games.
Yeah, right. Results in
Most of them, which you
games.
don't actually want to play.
Well, I don't know about that, but
And I'm looking at a list. I mean,
There's
maybe
a
you
list.
want to spend a lot of time playing Condo Mania, but
well, you know,
it might be good. I don't know. I've never played it.
there's Mania.
Atari Warriors games were good. Yeah, whatever. I don't think that's a very good input device, in my personal opinion.
I really like it as an input device. I just, again, it's not worth it. It's a fascinating thing because it, you know, I have sort of...
It doesn't rate on the analog stick D-pad classic arcade stick scale, you know?
No. No, I mean, I guess I agree with that. It's much more of a curiosity than any of those things. Well, there we go. Doesn't matter. I was like, what the fuck was supposed to...
I mean, for $300, it seems like you'd be better off buying... You might actually be able to find a cabinet that has...
Yeah, that was kind of what I thought.
Price, you know what I mean?
That's kind of my thought.
And then you could, whatever, put your own fucking name board in there. But then I think if I was going to... I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I had, like, I made plans, like, to make a Pac-Man CEBX cocktail machine, but I never actually started because I didn't know what the fuck I would do with it after I was done building it. But someday, if I ever own a space big enough, that thing is
If I right now, what I want more than anything, chemically fuse with other members. What the fuck is happening? If I ever have the opportunity, not opportunity, when I have the opportunity, when I have the space, I need to get I want to get a nice, like, Sony Trinitron, CRT, so I can play with, like, no, I had an HD CRT when I lived in Milwaukee, and the picture wasn't that great. The thing was super fucking heavy, and it still couldn't use like gun games because the picture still refreshes fast. So I want like a classic, really good quality.
You need a fucking,
school CRT.
you need like a Zenith, like, console style TV with like got a big wooden stand that rotates and shit. That's what you fucking want.
Yeah, sure.
At least that's what I would want.
But yeah, I really want to be able to play Time Crisis in the comfort of my own home, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck Time Crisis, you want to play Point Blank.
I do want to play Point Blank. I have 1 and 3. Or my sister had them, and I can't remember if she passed them along to me because she doesn't play them anymore, or if I still have them. Oh, all the lasers are gone. Okay.
Yeah, I love Point Blank games. I got so good at Point Blank one that I couldn't find people that would, like, none of my friends would play with me because it would just be a fucking rout. But
yeah, I know the feeling. Not with Point Blank in particular, but I know the feeling.
Had a crazy adventure mode, but like you could shoot the ground, and the two, was it Danger Dan and
Dr.
Don?
Dr. Don.
Dr. Dan and
Dr.
Don?
Dan and Dr. Don. Those like Muppet dudes.
Yeah, they would wander around, and you would get, like, bump into enemies on the overworld, and then that would, like, launch you into one of the various mini games.
Okay, so I put in the... X, A, B, Y. It's like I'm not getting something here. Okay.
To just open the door, I would think.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I'm pressing X, A, B, Y, but it's not like X, A, B, Y. X, A, B, Y. X, A, B, Y.
And I know you talk to the computer.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's not, I can't. You know, I'm not understanding.
Are you pushing the button to scroll through the... just hit XA.
Oh, there we go.
There. Yeah, you were scrolling through the dialogue thing, so it's what it is. You're hitting A first.
Yep.
Oh no!
Ruh-roh. Good to know. Time to go. Look, man.
Hurry, run. Love that spin. Yo, dude, this is no time for dancing. We need to get out of here.
No. Oh, no. That's it. 69.
That's the sex bot. Robo, you're staying here. We're bringing our 69Y with us.
See, it's just like Westworld. I'm a defect.
I think Dennis Hopper still has enough crazy left in the tank to really put on some kind of memorable performance in that show.
Wait. He's in that show? He's dead.
What?
Dennis Hopper is dead.
That's Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, Anthony Hopkins. Yeah, probably. He's not as crazy as Dennis Hopper, though.
It'd be better if it was Dennis Hopper.
That would be great.
I was just fantasy casting the show.
Why are they shoulder checking Meth to death?
Because he's defective.
They don't realize that Meth is fresh to death.
He's not destroying all humans, so I'm gonna beat the shit out of him and put him in the dumpster.
I had to fight them without
They threw
Meth.
her meth away, and now
I'm not looking forward to fighting these dudes without Meth. Whenever you want to be ready to attack, there we go. Fuck you. And you're punching. Yeah, shoot that counterattack. Oh yeah.
yeah, they don't have very much.
Doesn't seem like
Might
it.
need to heal Dr. Dre though.
Yeah, Dre needs to drink some gin and tonic.
Need some of that chronic. And he just fucking one shot of that robot. But that sort of salts your cyclone.
Yeah, that did put some salt in my Cyclone game. And much like Rey Mysterio's set. What the fuck is this?
Punched you back and forth and then punched you into salt.
that's a coward's way out. Oh, I thought he self-destructed and blew us up, but he's just a dick. He just, like, magically blew us up from across the room.
Just
What the fuck is that?
Firebomb.
A fucking counterattack is death. Yes. Trashed him. They're trashing our rights. Just get your hammer. We're dragging this big fat ass robot through like an arid wasteland. This is... Don't speak.
I know that's what you're thinking.
So please stop explaining.
This is like the the fucking dated music reference episode of the podcast, or the whatever.
Yeah.
Video series.
That's right. What plans do you have for the future? No one has ever asked me that before because I'm a fucking robot. Well, hopefully your existence won't be erased when we fix the timeline.
Meh, you're all right. Cut this teeth fall out. She starts cleaning everything with a toothbrush.
There's nothing left for me here in this arid wasteland.
Never gonna give her up.
Hang on to your shorts. Oh, we're time traveling. 88 miles an hour! What did I tell you? I was just gonna ask you that, man. You tell me. You're the robot. HPM, you're restored. I think this seems like a good place to save. We've been going now for about almost an hour and a half, which I think is gonna make this a longer than normal episode, but there wasn't really a convenient stopping point in there anywhere, so we'll save in the factory ruins, and I think we'll talk to you folks next time. So, check out onthestick.com, all the other stuff we do, and every Wednesday night, twitch.tv/onthestick, we stream not this, but other video games from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, or Eastern Daylight, I guess at this point, Eastern Daylight Time. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So
yeah,
do
just
that.
chill.
To the next episode. Bye.